Welcome to this episode. In the Cape Town archive, we find the strange case of the haunting of a farm called Verlorenfontein. The Buckley family from Leeds in the UK inherited money and saw the opportunity to leave the somberness of their existence. Up to this point, Peter Buckley and his wife Anna had both worked at a textile factory. Though the money could not buy them much land in England, it was enough to buy a decent sheep farm in the warm and sunny Cape Colony. They left their home and sailed to Cape Town. After a long journey, they finally arrived, and it wasn't long before they found the perfect farm in the South African Karoo. It was a beautiful place with rolling hills and vast plains, and the Buckleys were excited about the prospect of starting a new life in their new home. The family was thrilled to finally arrive at their new farm in the South African Karoo after a long journey from their home in Leeds. The vast expanse of land seemed to stretch out endlessly before them, dotted with fields of karoo shrubs and clusters of acacia trees. They immediately fell in love with their Karoo farmhouse, with its Victorian verandas and a wide porch that offered a view of the surrounding countryside. It was the perfect place for the family to settle down and start a new life. But what the family didn't know was that their new farm was located near the site of a brutal battle between the British and the Boers, which had taken place a few years before. The land was steeped in the blood of fallen soldiers, and the spirits of the dead still roamed the area, seeking revenge for their untimely demise. At first, the family was blissfully unaware of the haunting. They spent their days exploring the farm, tending to the animals, and enjoying the peacefulness of their new home. But as the sun set each night, strange things began to happen. Doors would creak open and shut on their own, and objects would move without explanation. The family's youngest daughter, Lily, claimed to see ghostly figures outside her bedroom window, and her older brother, James, would hear eerie whispers in the stillness of the night. Despite these occurrences, the family tried to shrug them off as mere coincidences. They thought that perhaps the house was just settling, or that the wind was playing tricks on their senses. But as time went on, the hauntings became more frequent and more violent. One night, the family awoke to the sound of pounding on the front door. When they opened it, no one was there. Another time, they found the furniture in the living room rearranged as if someone had been sitting in the chairs. As the haunting intensified, the family began to realize that they were not alone on the farm. They could feel the presence of the ghostly figures around them, and they knew that they had to do something to put an end to the haunting. One day, the family's cook tells them something that cannot be seen has moved into her quarters. Over the following weeks, she started doing strange things. The family tried everything they could think of to rid themselves of the ghostly presence. They called upon the local priest to bless the house. They even tried to conduct their own rituals to rid the house of the ghost, but the haunting continued unabated. One Sunday dinner, the family was shocked when their cook served them their beloved cat, roasted. She then became hysterical before running outside and off into the wilderness, never to be seen again. One evening at sunset, while the family was lingering on the veranda, a horse came galloping up to the house. It stopped at the stairs to the porch. Peter approached the bewildered animal. The poor creature got a fit when he touched its disturbed face and dropped dead on the spot. From that day onwards, a new phenomenon would haunt the Buckley family. Every night they would be woken by a horse galloping around the house. Yet when they went outside to check on it, there was nothing. As the haunting reached a fever pitch, the family realized that they had no choice but to abandon their home and flee the farm. The haunting continued after the family left, and to this day the farmhouse stands abandoned, a testament to the power of the past to shape our lives and our destinies. The ghostly figures of the fallen soldiers continue to haunt the South African Karoo to this day, a ghostly reminder of the bloody conflicts that shaped the region's history. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button if you don't mind sharing. Please leave a comment if you ever had a paranormal experience.